guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel and to 31 Days of Wicked. Thank you so much for joining me, and I have something super awesome to share with you. And that is the Glamour Doll Eyes Serial Killer collection of shadows that launched for Halloween on September 15th, so they're probably not available anymore, but I put up a video a while ago showing them pre-release, so if you wanted them, you probably have them by now. So that's where this look came from, and please stay tuned if you want to see it, and don't forget to check out this video right here that goes over this whole collaboration and the giveaway to go along with it. So yeah, if you are interested in seeing the look I created with these shadows, just keep watching. Okay guys, I'm going to attempt to create this right here on this eye. We are going to see how it goes. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use two different primers. I'm going to use a Lemon Drop Too Faced primer first, just because I have it and I always like to use a standard regular primer before using any pigment specific primers, just because I do. I don't know. I'm in the habit of doing that and I do it. And then I'm going to use the Concrete Minerals Electric Primer. First things first, I'm going to start out with a bit of a base, and I'm going to go ahead and go into the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I'm going to go back and forth between these two colors on Makeup Geek Soft Dome Brush till I kind of get what I want. This sort of mimics the base color of the shadow that's going to go in our crease. You can see I brought it all the way out to the outer edge there. With a clean blending brush, this is a Sedona Lace EB15, I'm going to go into the ivory sort of shade and just kind of start to fade this out already. Kind of want to do that previous to what we're going to do next. Alrighty, next in the crease, we're going to go ahead and use some of Glamour Doll Eyes Glitter Fix. Gotta be really careful with this stuff. It can go patchy on you if you apply too much, and it has to be distributed evenly, and you just have to be careful with it because it's a bit tricky. I'm just going to pat that all over what we did. Use Makeup Geek's Defined Crease Brush and go into the shade Dream Demon and tap all over that first color. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to the lid. Again, we're going to go ahead and use Glitter Fix and just tap that all over the lid. There's going to be some overlap with the red, but that is just fine. Going to be using Carver's Masterpiece for this. Any flat shader will do. This one is from one of the Naked palettes, I believe. Just tapping that all over the lid except for the very inner portion and up into the crease as well to meet the red, and into the outside. And take the top of the brush and kind of blend the two shades together. I'm going back into Dream Demon on that Makeup Geek Defined Crease Brush and just picking some of that up and adding a little bit more into the crease and blending upwards a bit. Start to work on this inner corner here. Again, we're going to be using some Glitter Fix for this. I'm just putting just a tad bit on my finger and pressing it off. Using a little flat shader brush, this is from Royal Land Nickel, it's a 214, going into the shade Mr. Prosthetic. Taking some of that and just putting it all over here and blending it into the purple. It's already there and up into the crease. You may have to go back and forth between the shades a little bit to get the gradient that you want. Back to the Sedona Lights EB15. I'm going into this ivory type color here. Again, just blending out the brow bone for any harsh lines. Going back into this just by itself, and that Makeup Geek soft on brush, and just adding a little bit more to the crease. I'm cleaning up the top and I'm just streamlining it outwards instead of up. I did go ahead and take my brush wet and pat just over that top part of the lid with a Carver's Masterpiece to make it extra pow. For tight lining and also for my waterline and lower lash line, I'm going to use Perversion from Urban Decay. I smudged out with this Sedona Lights LB25, it says. This little deal in here is a last minute thought, and it kind of reminds me of a bird, and it's not like I typically would do an inner corner type thing, so it is sort of an experiment. Going back in with Glitter Fix, taking that on the back of my hand, and I'm just gonna dab it all over where I placed that black liner, but not in my waterline, because glue in your waterline is never a good idea. BP207 from Royal and Line Nickel. I am going into the last shade, and that is called Voorhees. Just going to tap that all over where I placed the black, and leave the waterline alone. Around it. For my eyeliner today, liquid liner that is, I'm going to be using my typical ink liner from Kat Von D in Trooper Black. For the inner part, I just kind of outlined this first, and then took the black and blended it into things and connected this, so let's see what happens. Then I just took this heavy metal glitter liner. It's my favorite from Urban Decay, black and silver glitter, and just put it over the black part, and that is all. And now to clean up all the ridiculous amounts of glitter left everywhere where you don't want it. I am gonna go ahead and attempt to put some falsies on and all that good jazz and the rest of my face makeup, and I will be right back for cheeks and lips and all that good fun stuff. Alright, so for highlight, I was thinking I really want to use this NARS Coco Cabana stuff because it is my favorite liquid highlight ever. Like, I can't explain it, it's just, it is. So you don't need much either, just like that itty bitty bit between both cheeks. I'm just gonna dab it on. This is really only where I highlight. Sometimes I'll do Cupid's bow and all that, but not typically. And then Beauty Blender it in. And over the top of that, I think I'm gonna go with Girl Next Door from Glamour Doll Eyes. Also, this is an awesome highlight and I like it a whole lot. I'm gonna use randomly Sedona Lights 313 brush. Just go over. Ah! Get it out of my hair. Just go over that. And for the contour, I'm going to use Skeletina, which is an all-time favorite. Also, Glamour Doll Eyes. Typically use it whenever I do my makeup. Didn't really leave a whole lot of room in between for her blush, but oh well. Glamour Doll Eyes Hollywood Affair, just cause it's super pigmented, so tapping my brush off and I'm gonna try and just like that, and that's it. For the lips, I have picked out Poe from Kat Von D, from her Studded Kiss line, and I really love it. It is a shimmery navy blue, and it's been a long time since I used it, so I'm going to use it now. And I'm going to not use lip liner because I'm lazy. So yep, this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed watching this, and don't forget to check out Amber's video tomorrow, and I'll see you all in 2 days. Bye!